You're listening to Why You Suck in Bed on the Riotcast Network. Riotcast.com.
I whip my dick back and forth. I whip my dick back and forth. I whip my dick on the puss. I whip my dick.
As she's shoveling things into her face.
I'm so hungry.
Lay off me, I'm starving. Can I have a French fry? Lay off me, I'm starving.
Such a class act.
Maybe you should lay off the French fries, Julie. Lay off me, I'm starving.
That's me right now. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, what is that you're shoveling?
It was a wasabi pea. It's not like it was a scrambled cheeseburger.
How are those snap peas?
Delicious.
Good.
In the center of my universe right now.
My ear fell off.
We're a mess.
Okay, we're back.
So we're here.
Hi.
Here we are. We're here.
And Henry is not here.
Punk.
He just left.
He had to go. But we have Paige and Jeff and John and me.
And what else do you need?
That's it.
What else do you really need? I mean, King Henry would be nice, but
He had official king business to deal with.
is that what he said before he
Yeah.
left? Because I just heard.
Did you
like,
see him put on his purple cape before he left?
And why was it? He usually wears like
Purple's
more
the color
of
of royalty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the cape is usually more maroon that he wears. I was
Maroon.
surprised to see the purple-ish on the cape.
Well, he's
Is it the wife?
he's thick in the hostile takeover of Riotcast. So I think he's trying
So
to
I hear.
I've been
intimidate
reading-
the other side with the color of his shirt.
I read a couple articles about it in like Forbes and Fortune.
yeah.
I was
Right.
shocked that he's pulling some power moves, man. He's really slapping people with his dick.
He really is.
Sprance won't even talk to me. He's like, I can't believe you brought this asshole on board.
I can see why he'd be cross.
It's a lot of bad blood.
Yeah, they're not docking. They're definitely going.
Yeah, there's
at
no
it.
docking. There's no sword crossing.
No.
No.
It's all about the slap. Cross
There's a
the
lot
eyes.
There's a lot of dick
Slap the
slapping.
puss awake.
Slap
wake it up.
puss awake.
Wake up the slumbering puss.
Got Snow White puss syndrome.
Snow White puss.
Yeah,
So what's going on? What's new?
Why don't you tell everybody how they can get in touch with you on Twitter? Should they just go on Twisted Toys?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm going to
it's-
hold strong to that.
Wait,
It's at
is it Twisted Toys with a Z?
Z?
Oh, see, net, right?
Well, that's the website.
That's
We're
the
talking about
website.
Twitter
I know,
handles.
but
right
I want to
now.
know the website.
Okay, so the Twitter handle is Twisted Toys with a Z, and the website is twistedtoyswithaz.net.
Oh, shnikes.
Also on Instagram, Twisted Toys with a Z.
Do you put up pictures of things on
Totally.
Instagram? Fucking
Yeah.
We know we have an Instagram.
Do we?
Really?
Yes.
I don't.
I've looked for it and I've never seen it. Like I've had
Why
to like
you suck in bed, one
hashtag
word.
and that's it.
It's just why you suck in bed.
Hold
I
on,
believe.
I'm going right now.
on our
Are you
Riotcast
sure?
I've never Instagrammed it before. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what the deal is.
Instagram
You have
is
sex with college girls. How are you not on Instagram?
yeah. Instagram is
Because
really
that never
fun.
comes up when you're slapping your dick on their puss.
BT Dubs.
When you're done slapping your dick on my puss, here's my
Here's
Instagram.
my Instagram. Can you?
Wait, hold
puss is
on. I
fully
want to
awake.
put a picture of your dick on Instagram, slapping my puss awake.
Slapping.
Can you tag me in those pictures of the bloody rags?
Hashtag bloody handprints.
I will say this too. The beer pong, I was fucking on that weekend.
No one
man.
cares.
You-
Oh, the
You know-
honeymoon's over.
I endorsed your coming to the show.
You will love me
Don't you
regardless.
bite the hand that.
Oh, I found it. Why you suck in bed? 40 followers, and you guys have no pictures up. What the fuck?
We like to remain mysterious.
That's better than my Twitter.
Following 2, followers 4,000.
What's the we need to find out what the password is. We need to be able to post.
Oh, no, there's pictures. Hold
I
on.
know what. I know what it is.
You do?
Yes.
Who posts
Of
these
what?
pictures?
Can you take over the Instagram?
Can you
Can we do
God
an
help
Instagram
me.
takeover?
Can you do everything, please, Jeffrey?
There's a picture of your toilet at the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, and the fucking Obama face. Remember that?
Oh, and there's
That's-
you doing the jerking off a brontosaurus.
Video,
That's on
yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Well, there's
It's
the
on our
video.
YouTube
We have a
page,
YouTube
well.
page as well.
That I-
people.
All right, guys. Why you suck in bed? All one word.
There's shit
on
going on.
Instagram.
And we have a YouTube page, Why You Suck in Bed.
I guess I'll follow you guys. Whatever.
And we have Twitter and emails, and we have a
Facebook.
voicemail.
Yes, we
Oh, the
do.
voice-
And
Voicemail is
what's
great.
it? What's 978-503-SUCK.
That's the big one right there.
978-503-SUCK.
Send us fucking emails and voicemails,
The
you
voicemails
fucks.
are the best.
Do you want to
Please send
start
those.
there?
God, if there's anyone fucking out there.
Because an old friend of ours left us a voicemail. Should we start there?
Sure.
We'll start with emails?
It's time to answer your emails. It's time to answer your
I
emails.
miss my squatty potty.
Oh, man. I'm dreaming about it right now.
I'm dreaming of a squatty potty.
Of a squatty shit.
Ew.
Squatty legs.
That slides right past me bum.
Anyways.
And it comes right out and
I don't interrupt the maestro.
Paige, you need to learn a rule. When he sings, you just let it go. Because it's genius.
let it go, let it go. I don't know the rest of the song, but I know next is let it go.
Let it wipe away your fears.
The return to innocence. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
As good as you lip syncing to
Oh,
this.
I know, I mean, that is perfect. You can't get more perfect than that.
Were you singing like Indian? Like, what
You
was
never
it? It
heard
was
that
like,
song by Enya, right? Enya? Did I say it right?
No, it's not Enya.
No, who is it then?
It's, what are they called?
No, you're wrong. You are fucking
No, it's
dead
not
wrong.
Enya.
No,
How
no,
much do you want to
I
bet?
know what she's
How
talking
much do
about.
you want to bet?
I will
How much do you want to bet?
I will bet
How
it's
much do you
not
want to bet? It's like how much?
transgender,
I
whatever.
didn't call it
Santo Monks
transgender.
or something
Yes.
like that.
What is it?
Like the Santo Domingo
Do you
monks or
want,
something.
how much you want to bet? Put it on the fucking table.
For what? That
I'm-
it's Enya?
That it is not transgender.
I didn't
whatever the fuck
say
you were saying.
transgender,
Then what were you
monks.
saying? What is it?
I didn't say anything.
I'm looking it up
What's
right
wrong
now.
with him?
It's that hit by the transgender
looking-
monks.
I'm looking
are
it
you
up right
talking
now.
about?
What do you think it is?
It's not Enya.
I think it is. I think it is.
You do? How much do you want to bet?
I'm
Don't stop.
A gentleman by the name of Benny Smith left a comment on our Facebook.
Oh, Enigma.
Enigma.
Oh, Enigma. I forgot
All
about
right,
that.
Enigma, Enya. We're fucking in
No, suck it.
ballparks.
No.
Oh, stop
All right,
it.
Better than
Enya
trans,
is a-
whatever you were going to say.
Well, you agreed because the
I did.
monks were used.
The monks had it was
in
the
the
same
recording.
era. It was the same era where they had. Some
Oh,
weird-
look! Return to Innocence Enya comes up as a fucking search
She
on
covered
Google.
it.
It comes. Look at that.
Don't look at me and
Who
say
gives a shit?
comes.
Who
It freaks
gives
me
a
out.
shit?
All right. Well,
Who
Google
fucking cares?
could make the same mistake. I can make the same mistake. All right.
Google is not a person.
Google is a man in a room somewhere.
You do not spank your
Google
penis
is
on
a
Google.
man.
He is one man in a room
Anyway.
somewhere.
The fuck?
Moving along.
Voicemail by an old friend of ours, a poet.
Go back to eating wasabi peas.
Hey everyone, Jake here. I've been without an iPod for some time, but I have a new one now, and I've been catching up on episodes. A few things. No poetry. I got too much shit for expressing my
I got a lot
romantic
of shit
deviance, let's
in
say,
me right
before.
now.
And I've decided not to get high before calling into the show from now on. Anyway,
Well played, sir.
John. Egging out is my new favorite term for menstruation. Kudos to you, my
egging
friend.
out.
Brilliant. However, on another topic, I would like to politely disagree with you. The vagina is a muscle. As a man who also lifts weights, like I do, you have to be aware of how resilient muscle tissue can be. I've had childless women with big vaginas, and I've had MILFs whose vaginas felt like they were 16. I'm pretty sure genetics plays more of a role than how much you've been fucked. Things like height and hip dimensions, for example.
I will.
I mean, shit,
respectfully
dude. If
disagree.
I stop doing yoga for a couple weeks, I get stiff as shit. Muscle tissue doesn't want to be loose and flexible. It wants to contract.
It does when it's getting
You
pounded
have
all
to
the
be
time.
continuously
It's like
getting
meat
pounded by
tenderizers.
giant cocks on a daily basis to
Right.
perpetually turn a normally tight pussy into a loose one.
Right.
And even then, if she backed off for a month, she'd probably go back to normal.
Absolutely.
So, respectful disagreement based on my own experience. I still love you, brother. You should harass TP to make a bestiality dubstep remix. I think that would be awesome, as if he didn't have enough to fucking do. Sorry. Molly.
He knows you guys. It's great.
A guy who would judge you based on your number of sex partners is not a guy you should be humoring with any time, let alone pussy. Seriously, don't fuck guys like that. They're unenlightened tool bags, alright? You're sending the wrong message when you do that, just like when you fuck someone who doesn't read. Secondly, and I can't remember where I heard this, but if you ever do get a tattoo, I recommend getting a penis tattoo on one ankle and a vagina on the other, so you can click your heels together and say, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, because I think it would be a great way to break the ice at parties with new people. Now, John
What kind of
asked for
parties are
shit
these?
topics, I believe, on a previous episode.
Twisted Toys
And I've been doing
party.
some thinking about this whole shit sculpting thing. And I can't believe how no one mentioned how to use your diet to affect the medium. Fuck, they make those pills that make you shit gold. What would that be? Like
Make you shit
shit-dazzling? You could experiment with
Sameness.
food coloring or different foods, like
Oh.
change what you eat, depending on if you want a loose medium or a firm one.
He's got
Take
a
enough
point.
Pepto and you could shit a brick and sculpt it with a chisel. Though that's not accomplished via the anus directly, so it may not count. Also,
Man's
as
got a
someone who
point.
used to decorate cakes for a living, this shit sculpting idea sounds remarkably... I got cut off mid-rant again, imagine that. But anyways, someone
like, are
who
we
used
really
to decorate
bleeping
cakes,
something?
like I was saying, for a living, this shit sculpting idea sounds remarkably applicable. Essentially, you have a bag of something, be it a bag of icing or a cold ready to pop. You could change the pressure on the bag and the diameter of the tip.
Wow, I want
Essentially, hell, with the right bag of tips from the grocery store, you could do roses, balloons, fancy borders, and if you're particularly dexterous, perhaps happy birthday in cursive. Why not? Moving on, let's see, with the resiliency of sperm was an issue. You guys covered a story about a woman who got pregnant after having her cum-laden belly slashed open. This did not surprise me at all. There are insects out there where the males have these sharp, knife-like penises, and they basically tackle the female and stab her over and over anywhere in her body, and the sperm just finds its way where it's supposed to go.
That's what
Kind
sperm
of
does.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Now for
Little
Angel, or
bastards.
Angel, as he is colloquially known, who called in asking about online dating and stuff. I've tried it, been on some dates, but it was more frustrating than it's worth, to be honest.
No shit.
First rule, if she only has a picture of her face from high angles, carefully lit so you keep scrolling, that's a red flag. If there are only pictures of groups of girls out together and all of them are hot except for one, that's another red flag.
That's the one
If you
you're-
can't find a picture of just her, keep scrolling. If her only photo is of her with her dog or her baby or in an obviously romantic situation with another guy, keep scrolling.
Jake,
Those
you
are
know
all
that,
red
okay?
flags, man. That's my advice if you're going to keep trying apps. Otherwise, find out if there's a Renaissance fair near you and sign the fuck up. I have never been laid so much in my life than since I joined, man. Women love a fit, strong guy in a kilt, especially if he can sing, play the guitar, use a sword, juggle. Also, having long hair goes a long way in that environment. The last date I tried from Tinder, though, it was last winter. I went over to this girl's place. I was wearing my old Aussie
Tinder.
duster my brother gave me. It's awesome. I've only ever gotten compliments about it. I really kind of dig it. She said it was weird and didn't stop there. I told her that, well, I like it. And she said, well, I like ball gowns, but I'm not going to wear one to the store. First date, mind you. So I firmly but politely told her that I don't dress to meet others' expectations. She didn't like my long hair either. She said it wasn't manly, it was effeminate, and she went on and on about it for like 15 minutes. We were going back and forth about my fucking hair, and my response was, well, if you only knew how many times it's got me late.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Excuse me.
So yeah, find a Ren Fair. Many of the women I've met there are polyamorous. My first weekend ever in Fair, I wound up in an orgy in the attic of one of the booths on site. Fucking unreal. And I've had all kinds of women come after me, from teenagers dressed as fairies and demons to belly dancers 10 years older than me. Learn a skill like fire spinning. If you can juggle fire, women will practically Well, it's twice now. I'm not going for my own personal record here. On hell, learn a skill like fire spinning. If you can juggle fire, women will practically break their pelvises. They'll spread so fast for you. Also, if the ladies on the show are any indication, maybe get some low-rise jeans and grow a nice full bush, let them know what's coming, like shaking a present under a Christmas tree, getting a little hint. I didn't know that was back in season, or maybe, never went out of season for the ladies. I don't know. Stacy is an 80s girl. Maybe it was an 80s thing, but no, Molly said she likes it too, but maybe that's just because she's Middle Eastern. I don't know. Anyways, love you guys, love the show. Happy to be a recurring reference among you. That's Impact, baby. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Oh, guys, sorry, I fell asleep for this.
I want to look into this Renaissance Fair thing.
What?
The Renaissance Fair thing. What?
Jake,
Renaissance.
there are like three installments to your voicemail. That was a long one, buddy. I appreciate your insight. You take a lot of things to heart. You seem to reflect deeply. But I do want to give you props on one thing.
Maybe just
He covers a lot of ground.
Thank you so fucking much
for writing emails,
for telling John that vaginas are muscles. It's about fucking time.
I know it's a muscle, but you can tenderize muscle.
Do you?
I don't think you
know it's a muscle.
I know it's a muscle.
Are you sure?
I could take a fucking mallet and tenderize a muscle and make it loosey goosey.
Your cock is not a mallet.
Oh yeah, it is when I'm beating your fucking
puss.
Yeah. I beat that
You're
puss.
waking that puss up.
Derailed.
I wake that
You're
puss.
a dick.
With my dick, I wake that puss. I hit you with my baton, and then you get loosey-goosey.
I whip my dick back and forth. I whip my dick back and forth. I whip my dick on the puss. I whip my dick.
I can't get into that. I don't know that song. Sorry.
Don't pretend like you don't.
Sorry. I had the Tinder song in my head because of that email. Na 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 na. I'm going Tinder. Blah 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 blah.
Timber.
Oh, is it Timber?
I'm going Tinder. Jesus.
I'm Pitbull, and I just fucking rip off old songs. So what's next?
All right, I'm going to do another email.
Email. We get emails? We got one.
This is from Mr. Robert D. Jackson.
Robert D. Jackson.
Hello, ladies. I've been listening to your show since the first episode. The podcast improves exponentially with every episode and grasps my undivided attention.
Great editor.
Great weed.
Voicing your perspectives on dating, relationships, and marriage have got me through some rough endeavors. I just wanted to let you know your show has had a very positive impact on someone's life. I wish you all nothing but the best in life. P.S. I recently used your Amazon link and regret not using it much sooner.
Ooh,
Thank you
nice.
so much. All right, here's another email. This is a long one, so get ready.
Oh, I'm strapped in.
Oh, man. Hold on.
Are there
Should I go to the bathroom first? Can I go smoke a cigarette?
Are there questions in this one?
I think it's a story.
I want to help people, right? I'm in the helping people
Okay.
mood.
All right.
Let's help people.
You ready?
Let's fix people's lives.
Just finished watching the latest Cosby episode, which made me wonder, are all
Latest?
Americans black? I know you have a few white people up there, like Mel Gibson and Russell Crowe.
Skip
Is
to
this
the
the
end.
guy from Australia?
Where is this guy from? Australia?
Robbie.
He was what?
Robbie.
Because we made some references about the TV show he referenced. And
Oh, being like really old,
Yeah.
and that they're now.
yeah,
he's just seeing
Molly
the Cosby
sounded
shows.
like a Becker character or
Yeah,
something.
he's. It's actually a good joke.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you didn't read it very well.
I didn't. I'm
there was
sorry.
No delivery at
Poor
all.
I'm an
delivery.
asshole.
Seriously.
Anyway, a subject website I thought you could discuss in the
Hey,
show
let's throw another
is
shrimp
using
on-
Veet
Oh,
for Men
Jesus.
hair remover on one's gentleman's bits. There is a review section on Amazon UK site with some of the outcomes.
With using what?
Veet for Men.
There's a for men.
Instead of shaving, use this.
I
Yeah.
thought that was a female product. No,
Now they have for men.
really.
All right, you ready?
What makes
Can
it
you
for men?
maybe let me read this without interrupting?
Ooh, someone's snippy.
What,
Shit.
what makes
Got a
it
lot
for
to
men?
say.
Are you egging?
Oh, my God. I will punch you in the dick. Shut up.
This is long, but please take the time to read it. After having been told my danglies looked like an elderly Rastafarian, I decided to take the plunge and buy some of this, as previous shaving attempts had only been mildly successful, and I nearly put my back out trying to reach the more difficult bits.
What?
Being a bit of a
How tall are
romantic,
you?
I thought I would do the deed on the Mrs. birthday as a bit of a treat.
Oh, I thought he was
I
going to say
ordered
on the
it-
missus while she was sleeping.
I ordered it well in advance, and working in the North Sea, I considered myself a bit above some of the characters writing the previous reviews and wrote them off as soft office types. Oh, my fellow sufferers, how wrong I was. I waited until the other half was fucked up in bed, and after giving some vague hints about a special surprise, I went down to the bathroom. Initially, all went well, and I applied the gel and
Why
stood
wouldn't
waiting
you
for
do
something to happen. I didn't have long to wait. At first, there was a gentle warmth, which in a matter of seconds was replaced by an intense burning and feeling I can only describe as like being given a barbed wire wedgie by two people intent on hitting the ceiling with my head.
Why wouldn't you try this a day or two before the event?
Try it on your arm first.
Religion hadn't featured much in my life until that night, but I suddenly became willing to convert to any religion to stop the violent burning around the turd tunnel and what seemed like the destruction of the meat and two veg.
He's got a good writer.
Right? I know. He's very descriptive.
We have a good writer on our hands. Well done. Well done, sir.
Struggling to not bite through my bottom lip, I tried to wash the gel off in the sink and only succeeded in blocking the plug hole with a mat of hair. Through the haze of tears,
how long was that?
I struggled out of the
You
bathroom,
look like a Rastafarian.
across the hall,
You weren't kidding.
into the kitchen. By this time, walking was not really possible, and I crawled the final yard to the fridge in the hope of some form of cold relief. I yanked the freezer drawer out and found a tub of ice cream, tore the lid off, and positioned it under me. The relief was fantastic, but only temporary, as it melted fairly quickly and the fiery stabbing soon returned. Due to the shape of the ice cream tub, I hadn't managed to give the starfish any treatment, and I groped around in the drawer
Starfish.
for something else, as I was sure my vision was going to
Like
fail
what, a knife?
fairly soon. I grabbed a bag of what I later found out was frozen sprouts.
I would have went with the peas.
Tore it open, trying to be as quiet as I did so. I took a handful of them and tried in vain to clench some between the cheeks of my arse. This was not doing the trick, as some of the gel had found its way up the chutney channel, and it felt like the space shuttle was running its engines by.
That's hilarious.
This was probably and hopefully the only time in my life I was going to wish there was a gay snowman in the kitchen. Which should give you some
see,
idea.
no,
This
gay
guy's such a
snowmen,
good writer.
Gay snowmen fuck with carrots, not with snow dicks.
That's
It's
those
still
are their
cold.
noses.
At least the
At least it's
cold.
refrigerated.
No, their bits are made of carrots.
Bits. Carrot bits.
That is a truth. And their balls are cold.
Which should give you some idea of the depths I was willing to sink in order to ease the pain. The only solution my pain-crazed mind could come up with was to gently ease one of the sprouts where no veg has gone before. Unfortunately, alerted by some strange grunts coming from the kitchen, the other half chose that moment to come and investigate and was greeted by the sight of me, arse in the air, strawberry ice cream dripping from my bell end, pushing a sprout up my arse while muttering, "Ooh, that feels good." Understandably, this was a shock to her, and she let out a scream. And as I hadn't heard her come in, it caused
She
an
liked it.
involuntary spasm of shock in myself,
And you lost the
which
sprout.
resulted in the sprout being ejected at quite some speed in her direction. I can understand that having a sprout farted against your leg at 11 at night in the kitchen probably wasn't the special surprise she was expecting, and having to explain to the kids the next day what the strange hollow in the ice cream was didn't improve my status.
Oh, you put it back in the freezer, bro?
Yeah, that's bad.
So to sum it up, Veet removes hair, dignity, and self-respect. Cheers, Robbie.
Okay, I would give anything to hear him call in with that accent that he
I
probably
agree.
has and read that story.
That was amazing.
It's very well
That
written.
was really
Very
awesome.
well written.
I want to hear.
Very descriptive.
I want to hear it being said.
I would love to hear
I almost
that.
feel like it was there when the sprout was shooting out of his asshole.
I know. His arse.
I could see it. I could see it coming out the arse.
Right?
It hit me in the leg.
Like crowning.
I felt it hit my
Crowning.
leg.
You found it like hit against your shin.
Hit my leg. So don't use that shit. Apparently use the Mach 3 Turbo like I suggested last episode. Mach 3 Turbo works well on testicles. As long as the warning strip is still decent. Doesn't have to be completely
Warning
green.
strip.
What are we doing over
I'm
there?
very gassy.
What's up, Doc? What are you doing?
You just made such a great...
You like?
Yes.
I made a little collage of all of us pretending to shoot ourselves in the
Did you
head.
tweet this?
Yes, I did.
This is amazing. We're all taping and disgusted. Okay.
All right, so we
I like
didn't.
how John has a cute little spring coat over his
So we still haven't helped anybody yet.
No.
Who can we help?
Yeah, who can we help?
That's it. We don't have any more...
The cautionary tale about Dare for Men was pretty good. Or Veet for Men, I'm sorry.
Yes. I mean, I feel like he was trying to help others. That,
Yes,
You know,
as
that
in
was...
I feel
Product
like
tested, product not
I
approved.
feel like I have heard that stuff burns but from females. I didn't know that there was a male version.
I've never used it on the tender bits. I've only used it on my legs.
Me too.
And you didn't have irritation or anything?
No, I mean, there's a little bit of a tingling sensation when it's doing its job, but that's...
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. It's basically just
It's fucking
eradicating,
It's like,
disintegrating the
it's
hair
a fucking,
follicle.
like acid that's just eating
Yeah.
the shit
I
out.
used
I'm
it
sure
under
it's-
my arms once, and it did burn.
Really? I never tried underarm.
I would get, yeah, I mean, that's
Because it's tender.
One
more
of you
Has
tender.
more
anybody ever
sensitive.
experienced laser hair removal?
No.
You haven't done that yet?
No.
good, bad.
It's
Good.
painful.
Painful?
I like how all we talk about is hair removal and stuff.
We're
It's
2 for
painful.
2. We're hairy fucks. apparently.
We are hairy fuck. No, we're
It
human.
doesn't come back though, right?
No, it will, but it'll come back finer, and then it can just be taken off
that's
with a razor or
bullshit.
something like that. It depends. It
'Cause
all
I
depends
thought when
on,
you get a tattoo, the shit doesn't grow back either, and I have
no, that's
hairs
not
growing
true.
out of my fucking
That's not
tattoo.
true.
That's bullshit.
No, because
too.
the tattoo needle doesn't go far below enough the dermal layer to kill the hair follicle. It doesn't go that deep.
Damn it, I was
so
disappointed
smart.
with that.
Did that sound good?
The
I talk
dermal
like I'm
layer.
wearing glasses.
You do. You should wear glasses.
I have a pair at home.
You should.
Do you have any tattoos, Paige?
No,
Oh, just you just seem like an expert. I thought
No.
maybe you had a couple.
I think she's lying.
I don't have any tattoos.
Okay, we can do some Stacey shit.
Yeah. Oh, stop.
What are you gonna say? Tight?
I'm so tight.
So tired, I can't take it.
I'm so tight.
Don't make me take out the meat tender.
Slap me with your penis.
Wake the puss.
Wake my puss.
Here comes the puss, ladies.
I hate
The
that
puss.
word puss.
Maybe if you rub some blood on me, I'll get wet.
Oreos love blood. Dip me in some milk and blood.
It's not just blood; it's love blood. Love me, show me your blood.
Or as King Henry puts it, it's nature's lubricant.
It can be. And it can't get too.
it can be, yes.
It can get too looby.
It's too looby. Is that like a proper adjective?
Too looby.
I don't know. Things are going good until she got too looby.
I got too looby. I couldn't feel anything anymore. It was like fucking a
Like
paint.
diving to silk sheets with track pants on.
Done that. More like fucking a paint bucket.
Oof. Good
You
grief.
love doing that.
I do.
I do. I
Dun,
love
dun, dun,
doing
dun, dun.
that. All right.
I have a lot of echo on that one. Pretty solid. Shoot me some shit.
I'm loading.
Shoot me some. Hey, you got some of that?
Arching loads.
You got some of that Stacy shit over there? Shoot it over there.
Yeah, what you got over there? You got some Stacy shit?
Hey, shoot it over here.
Do you guys have
Hey,
any...
you got some on your stoop?
Oh.
Did you guys have any crazy
You got-
misconceptions about sex when you
No,
were growing up?
not at all. None. Oh, misconceptions. About
Where do I begin?
What did I think about sex growing up? I don't think I thought about it until.
I was raised in a very religious household, so
So
you can
was
only
I.
imagine what that would do to a child.
So was I.
So what kind of misconceptions did you have?
I don't think
masturbate terrorist.
I didn't think about it. I don't think until like 7th grade or something.
I
was
didn't
a
realize
late
there was
bloomer.
penetration involved. I thought just the penis touched the outside of the vaginal area. And that
Slap
was
the
sex.
puss.
Yeah.
You slapped it.
It was just like, exactly. It was
Turns
like,
out you were right.
like just, yeah, there was no like penetration.
Knock
it was
at
just,
the door.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't know.
In Catholic school, I had people showing us pictures of genitals that probably had never had sex before, and they never made a connection that this piece went with this.
Went
piece.
with this piece. Thank
it was
you.
like the boys
Me
are over
too.
here learning about that piece, and the girls are over there learning about
But
that.
they're
thing.
not allowed to show a picture of the two
The
working
two
together.
Right. There was no jigsaw puzzle, so I think I had the same problem. I didn't realize that they fit
Right.
until way later when
Until I
started
discovered
seeing
porn.
Porn. Yes.
Yes. High five.
Porn did
There's a
it.
weird
And for me, it
connection
wasn't
going
like
on.
actual moving pictures. It was just like when we finally got AOL.
Your dad's over 40
The
porn magazine
dial-up.
that you
No,
found.
that was after we had the dial-up.
The dial-up. Ting, 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 ting.
And I found this website. I'll never forget. It was called amateurpages.com, and it had like nudie pictures. on
Amateur
there.
pages?
That's what it was called.
You found my website.
Really? Were you on there?
I was 12. Don't talk about it.
Oh,
It's
man.
illegal.
But it didn't show any penetration on that site, so I don't even know. Like,
It's the best dial-up.
there it is.
America Online. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks right now. Being in chat rooms.
Yes, chat rooms.
Do you remember that? And they would just be like, I remember I was in a chat room once, and I was
Talking to
talking to
random
someone, and
people?
all of a sudden this woman, it was like Thanksgiving, and she just kept writing, the turkey's in the oven. And then we would chat, she'd be like, oh, the smell of baking bird. And it was just like, she was narrating every step of this.
She was very lonely.
And I'm like, this
know
is
what?
fucking creepy.
I masturbated a bunch of times when I first found AOL chat rooms.
Me too.
Because I would talk to people and be like,
And you would
"Oh,
have
yeah."
cyber sex, right?
Yes.
I
It was
had
like the first-
so much cyber sex
Yeah.
when I first discovered chat
Yeah.
rooms. It was disgusting. And like they would PM you and be like, "Hey,
Hey, what are you wearing?
what are you doing?"
Yeah.
ASL. Remember ASL?
Mm-hmm. Listen to me.
Age, sex, location.
Yes.
Remember that shit? A/S/.
I had a girl in Georgia that I was talking to. I don't know if she was really in Georgia, but she said she was in Georgia. And then she actually
A
called
guy
me.
in Vermont.
No, we actually
Also
spoke,
known as.
we spoke on the phone. I remember she gave me her phone number, and I went.
He's like, "Mom, can you pretend to be me?"
like, I waited for my parents to leave, and then I made a phone call to Georgia. And when they saw the phone bill, they're like, "Who the fuck are you calling in Georgia, you motherfucker?" And then-
That was before, like, all calls, it was like, no.
Hi. List of phone
Yeah.
calls.
My name is Candy.
And it was like, "You have a $20 phone call to Georgia?" Like, yeah, that's what my mom sounded like.
Are your parents Simpson characters?
Hello?
What was that?
So here are some misconceptions that were in the article.
Oh, we were on a path. Okay.
People, I guess, just kind of like wrote in and they
I
made this
didn't-
article.
I didn't understand what sperm was. Like, I had learned about it in like 5th and 6th grade, and I remember the first time like something actually came out, because when the pipes are first starting to work, you get like twitching and stuff, but nothing actually like comes out in the beginning.
It's not like a puff of air.
No, Puffinino. it just kind of twitches like.
Your
but
dick
there's nothing.
twitches?
Yeah, like you
Your
have.
prepubescent dick twitch?
TP looks confused.
I would have like an ejaculation, but nothing came
Just
out.
like just nervous energy shooting out of your dick when
It was like an ejaculation, but it was like there was nothing there yet. Like
your
the
j-
pipes were dry.
Your erection is like a Woody Allen card.
Pipes were dry.
it sounded like Enigma.
And then
sounded like a It sounded like the monks of Santa
and then the
Domingo.
first time something came out,
Transgender Mungs.
I was like, "What the fuck is this? What?"
And then what'd you do with it? What'd you do with it? When did you realize what happened?
I just took the underwear and put them in the hamper, and then like it solidifies and turns it like yellowy and shit. And I'm like, "What is this stuff? It's making all my underwear hard. Where do I put my pee pee?" And then I was like, I have to start coming in a different place. Apparently,
Like a sock.
That's when I started to move the plastic bags.
Plastic bags?
I would use the little sandwich bags. I'm gonna start snorting cum.
It is so much work to be a dude.
It
Yeah,
really
it's a
is.
mess.
Crazy. It really is.
You girls complain about
Concealing
the whole
boners, ejaculation.
Ejaculate everywhere.
Ejaculate everywhere.
Just knocking the
but not
puss.
not at first. The first
Not
couple,
being able to perform because of body issues.
There's a financial trouble.
Financial troubles.
First time, guys, right. The first couple of times I busted nuts, it was just like a little bit, and then one time it like just all over, and I'm like,
you paint your ceiling?
What the fuck? It was just like so. I was like, oh, I got to start doing this into something because it's just all over.
Into some pasta.
Into something.
Yeah. Years later, I figured out that in something was supposed to be a female.
See what happens when you raise in a religious household?
Can you snort again? Got her.
Kanye.
That's when you know you're busting out gold.
Can I just fucking read this?
Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ. So here are some misconceptions. Yellow Skittles can act as birth control.
What?
What? Who?
I don't know. These people sent
Where
this
has
in.
it ever been spoken of?
Hey, can you eat a couple of Skittles for me, baby?
Is it like green M&Ms make you horny? Yellow
Orange
Skittles?
M&Ms make your boobs bigger.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's gospel. We know
Green
that.
colored candy made you horny.
Green, yeah, it was, yeah.
Something in the dye.
This one girl told a story about how she went into 8th grade girl in the bathroom, and the girl was hysterically crying, and she said she was bleeding down there, and she thought she had internal injuries and was dying.
Jesus. She also grew up in a
I would
religious household.
imagine a lot of girls like that happens, and you're like, whoa, what's going on?
An English teacher wrote in and said he had one boy who thought humans stopped growing pubic hair in the 1980s.
It just evolution. It just those genes were out of the gene pool.
One girl wrote in saying that she thought girls peed from their fanny packs because people were saying they peed from their fanny.
I thought girls peed out of their ass too.
Well, this one's talking about fanny packs
Oh, well, that's just
because they
stupid.
mix up the fanny, the ass.
I thought girls peed out of their ass because I think I saw a girl pop a squat once, and I was like, they peed.
You thought it was coming out of her ass.
I thought they would pee out of their ass.
Yeah. Here's one.
Jesus.
When this girl was in 4th grade, she thought men could only have 2 kids because they only had 2 testicles.
That makes sense.
That's awesome.
She said it made
one
sense.
kid in each one?
There's a kid in
Yeah.
each one.
A little
She-
tiny one.
Because every man she knew
inside.
had 2 kids, except my buddy Greg had 2 siblings. So once I reached my revelation, I reasoned that Greg's mom must have cheated on his dad in order to have the 3rd kid.
That's amazing.
I had a friend in
2 bullets in the chamber.
high school
No, you
who
didn't.
thought male testicles is where urine was stored.
Oof.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay.
This is a 10th grader
Oh,
thought
not
this.
okay.
Was he part of
'Cause
the AV squad?
I was telling the story about someone losing a testicle. Like I don't remember the story, but he was like, "Oh my god, how does he pee?" I was like, "What?" He was like, "How? Where's the pee go?"
Dude, seriously, you
That's
have a
a
beard
pickle.
now. You should know where pee comes from.
It
Good
was-
grief.
He was like, and then I told him, and he was like, he smirked, and he was like, "Oh, I failed bio twice,
What a cock.
obviously."
This one
Ladies
person
line up for that one.
in 6th grade, one of the girls asked if a boy sneezed into his hand, touched a doorknob, and then the girl opened the doorknob if she could
Pregnant?
get pregnant.
Yes, definitely.
Then this guy says his
At least herpes.
13-year-old girl thought women had butt babies, and that when a person had diarrhea, it was the water breaking.
Oh,
Wow.
that's interesting.
Yeah. If I wash myself off with Mountain Dew after sex, will it kill all the sperm?
Yes, it
Was
absolutely
what
will.
question.
Well, I had that Mountain Dew shower installed in my house.
Or a bidet, rather.
Mountain Dew
spray,
bidet.
spray right out there, just fucking wash it out.
It's fizzy.
Fizzy.
Do to do, baby. Get it right out.
Do the do.
Sorry, baby, I came in there. Just do to do for me.
I'll be right back.
All I got's mellow yellow. Is that okay?
Mellow.
That's okay. We'll eat some Hydrox cookies later. Hydrox.
And take a couple of them yellow, those yellow and
Skittles.
orange Skittles for me.
This girl thought maxi pads were used so women could pee themselves whenever they wanted.
I never tried that. I think I'm gonna.
Heard the following story from a gynecologist. A young and extremely religious woman came to her near tears one day, upset that she and her husband had been unable to conceive despite a year of trying. After a brief discussion, the exam began, and the doctor immediately noticed that the young woman's hymen was intact.
They were busting in the ass.
Is sex typically painful or enjoyable? The doctor says painful. Doctor, after sex, do you ever feel the need to defecate? Patient said every time. Doctor says, I have good news and bad news.
You're an idiot. Is the good or is that bad news?
A girl is a pharmacist. My girlfriend is a pharmacist, and she told me some good stories. She had a girl complain to her that her birth control kept falling out, and found out that she'd been sticking the pills in her vagina.
Yeah, suppository.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
They dissolve in there.
Crap.
And then you blow the Mountain Dew up there.
She had several that ran out of pills early and needed to be told that only she takes them, not her and her boyfriend.
Well, I thought they were candy, so I can't knock that story.
One
little
girl
button
thought you
candies?
only take the pill when you have sex.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
I just feel like our education system is just failing.
Oh,
A friend of mine who was very religious up to the 8th grade thought God had sex with every woman to get them pregnant, and that was good blessing.
He doesn't.
and then he gets you pregnant, and then the stork brings the baby.
The stork.
The stork.
The stork.
Fucking stork.
Oh my God.
It's a god stork.
It's the God stork. It's
Yo,
the Holy Father stork.
Hey, it's the Trinity penis story.
All right, that's the whole article.
The Father, the Son, the Holy
That was
Nut.
terrible.
Amen.
It was horrible.
That was terrible and upsetting.
I know. People are dumb.
God.
People are want to put it in my pudding. You can put it in the pudding. That is another misconception. Let's see.
So a very good friend of mine told me the other night, and I'm not saying it like it actually happened to me, and it happened to one of my friends. This really did happen to one of my friends. She was having sex with her husband, and they were both extremely inebriated. They had been out all night.
Are they rock
And they're
stars?
having yes,
They're rock stars.
they were having sex like lying sideways,
I
where
imagine
he was
you're
behind
only
her.
friends with rock stars.
Oh, I'm friends
Well, I mean,
with
there are
us.
us like normal people, but
Oh, we're
I just
normal?
imagine-
Honey, no,
we're-
you're
we're
not
nor-
normal.
We're
You're
normies.
not.
No.
We're normies.
You're not normal.
We're not rock stars. Though.
No, you're not normal.
We're not normal.
You're in the upper echelon of people that I know. So
Oh, Paige.
Wow. There's normal. I know normal people, and I would not be on a podcast with those people. That's for sure. No, listen.
You're tickling
So-
my balls, Paige.
I love the sound effect of ball tickling.
It's kind of like ball tickling / turkey noises. No, listen, the story is awesome.
All right.
So they're having sex and they're both shit-faced. And he's behind her and they're laying sideways. And then he starts to come. And she's like, "Are you coming in me?" Or he's like, "Oh." And she's like, "Are you coming in me right now?" And he's like, "Yeah." So she
Yeah,
she
dude,
jumps
totally.
off of him. And she's just like, "Why? What are you doing?" He's like, "I thought I was in your ass."
Oh.
So I told her, all right,
Oh, boy.
pause for...
There should be a buzzer
Hold
the
on.
ass.
Get on the Mountain Dew
Hold
bidet
on.
right now.
Pause for horrific reaction. But I said to her, I'm like, look at the bright side of things. That means your pussy is so tight, he thinks it's your asshole.
Ooh.
But then she followed up being the ultimate pessimist, saying, well, unless that just means my asshole is that loose.
Here you are making lemonade out of lemons.
Trying.
And she just turned it all around.
Yeah, I told her. I'm like, listen, I think it's just
Yeah.
either that or it was just a really
Look on
bad
the bright
drunk
side. You
excuse.
might have a baby on the way.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of Plan B purchase the next day after that.
Good. She's shoveling it in her
Yeah,
face.
exactly, like Skittles.
A lot of
like
Skittles.
yellow Skittles.
She was eating and drinking Mountain Dew.
Loosen up, babe. All right, so here's this thing that I think we should consider.
Thing.
A Spanish...
I use that line sometimes on girls, too. I walk up and like, here's this thing that you and I should consider.
A Spanish winery is taking wine pairing to a whole new level.
Whoa! I'm already sold.
Okay. Bodegas Monje in the Canary Islands began running wine and sex nights for its wine club 4 years ago. The owner said he started the event because I've always been curious about tuppersex, but I could never attend because it was exclusively for girls.
Is that in Tupperware?
Tuppersex, tubber.
Tup. Or where?
I thought you said Tupperware.
Tuppersex is a party in which sex toys are sold like Tupperware. Okay.
Oh, see? I was on...
Okay. We had done tastings with cheese, chocolate, and poetry, so I thought, why not with sex toys?
Tastings of sex toys?
Now and then.
Really?
The next wine and sex event is scheduled for the 25th of January. I guess this is a dated article. It includes tasting, dinner, screening of an adult movie in the barrel room,
Barrel room.
and erotic games. They serve aphrodisiac foods.
Oysters.
Wormy.
Oysters.
They're going to decorate the walls with sex toys. There's an extra large bed in the middle of the room.
Decorate the walls with sex toys?
60 guests
What does that
attend.
do?
How many decorations?
Oh my God, Bobby, there's a dildo on the wall. I'm so horny
Look-
right now.
Look at all the dolls hanging from the ceiling. I'm so hot.
Oh my God, there's a butt plug
Oh
over
my
there. Do me
God.
right now. It's crazy.
Look at all them flashing dildos on the
The
walls.
flashing dildos.
Oh my God, that one's got a suction cup. I'm so turned on
I'm
right
so
now.
freaking hot
I'm
right
so
now.
fucking horny.
We can decorate the Christmas
This is the
tree.
Canary Islands.
Christmas tree.
You guys have the wrong
Can you
accent.
Well,
freaking
we're on
slap my
holiday.
puss right now?
We're on holiday. Slap my
Oh my God, slap my puss.
Oh my God, Bobby, we're going to the Canary Islands. They put sex toys on the walls. It's going to be hot.
They got the suction cup dildos. They put them all over the walls.
Oh my God, it's crazy. I can't wait to tell my mom.
You can back up into it.
All right, so my idea was that we should host one.
Definitely. That goes without saying.
In
In the cave.
a barrel room?
In the cave.
Do we have to fill this place with barrels
We'll
of
just
dildos?
decorate the dildos.
Can we have it in TP's panic room?
The ceiling will fall in.
His panic room?
We can't hang dildos from the ceiling because of all the watermarks.
This is not a load-bearing ceiling.
Actually, we can make the watermarks into nipples and say that they're boobs.
Onion
perhaps.
nipples, as Henry calls them. His panic room. where all his ladies
Is that the panic
go.
room right there? What is in that door?
panic
No,
room
what
right
is
there.
in
His
this?
bedroom is the panic
That's
room.
The panic room.
But what is in this room?
I've got many panic rooms.
This door.
That's where the gimp is stored.
So, I mean, it is a smaller door.
Don't
than
open the door unless you want your life to
That's-
change in a way
that's-
you're not prepared for.
Get the gimp.
That's Gerald.
Gerald.
Anyways.
All right. Are we ready? Are we ready to move forward?
So we're gonna have a sex toy party?
Oh my God,
What's that?
Bobby, it's
I
on the
want it.
wall.
We'll think about it.
All right.
I think yeah.
In another part of the world, in Japan, they just finished celebrating the Festival of the Steel Phallus.
Show them the
The
pictures.
Steel Phallus a party.
Show them the pictures.
A shy. Oh, it's a penis.
your furries! Oh my God!
Oh my God, that's a shitty
It's a
phallic.
festival to celebrate penis and fertility.
They're my goyans.
They parade a gigantic phallic shaped
Look at the little girl. Look at her.
portable.
Little 2-year-old girl
Shrine.
enjoying the phallus.
They suck on penis lollipops.
What the fuck?
Buy penis-themed memorabilia and pose with sculptures in the shape of penises.
Bobby, we're going to Japan this year for the
Hey,
for
look
the
at all
Steel
the
Penis
penises
Festival.
walking around.
So the first picture is this little girl, and she's got everyone's wearing pink for the pink penis that they're parading down the street.
The little girl is sucking a penis.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Those are young.
Everyone is sucking
young
penis
girls.
pops with very bulging heads.
Those are very underage girls.
With
Look at
gusto, I
all
might
of
add.
the-
They're
Are those candles?
lighting phallic-shaped candles
Holy-
at the shrine.
How are we not up on this? We need to make a trip. Oh my God, that picture is
Oh
amazing.
my
Is there a way we can tweet that? That is
Yeah.
fantastic.
OMG.
Yeah, people sing and dance as
How
they
have I
carry
never
a
heard of
large
this?
black phallic-shaped shrine through the streets.
Oh, so it's
No,
always
you
black.
know what? No, this
course
was
it's
on
black.
that documentary we watched about that dude that the girl said no to his
Mm-hmm. guy with the
proposal.
small wee-wee.
Right, and that was one of the places he went. But they didn't show all this shit.
This woman is straddling a large wooden phallic sculpture.
Oh my God, it's fucking
Penis Groucho Marx glasses.
So you know those Groucho Marx glasses with the nose people? This
got
one
a
has
penis.
a penis for the nose, and there's a little girl about 8 years old wearing it.
and she has a lollipop. They have lollipops.
Why don't we have those?
Everybody's just straddling cock
Seriously, why don't we have those kind of festivals here?
because we're repressed.
Corrupt our youth.
Japan is
Yeah,
so
but that's also like a very. I mean, it's very sexist. I think.
no, they're celebrating fertility.
But do they celebrate female fertility?
They all go
in an
out
equal
egging.
way?
Yes,
They go around egging. That's Halloween, though.
It's
They do it.
Yeah, that's what we do on Halloween. Yeah,
we celebrate.
Exactly.
We celebrate egging.
They essentially that's like their Easter. You know, we celebrate fertility by hiding eggs. They run around with penises.
I thought that was because.
I think I'm going to move to Japan.
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
why not?
They've got this
I
stuff
thought
locked
that was
down.
because the bunny died for our sins. He was crucified next to Jesus and Moses.
It was the rabbit. The rabbit got put up on the cross right,
Right.
next to our Lord.
because he tried to steal the tricks.
Exactly.
Jesus. All right, exactly Jesus.
cheeses?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Parmesan cheeses.
Parmesan Jesus.
Dude.
All right, listen to this.
That name right there, copyright it. I don't know what for yet, but
Okay.
when we figure it out, Parmesan cheeses. That's going to be the new Doritos.
Swiss
brand.
cheeses.
Swiss cheese.
Cheddar cheeses.
Wow, Swiss cheese.
What, am I blowing your mind right now?
Yes, a little bit.
Pecorino cheeses.
Spray cheeses for the
Cheese-
discerning cheese lover.
I got it. Cheeses on a stick.
What do you have?
How about string cheeses?
Come on, like
cheeses!
how is that better than? Forget it, both of you.
String cheeses.
I'm sorry. No, I mean you knocked
On
it out
a
of the
stick,
park.
like
but
he's
cheese is on a
fucking
stick.
crucified.
You're right.
Nacho
You're right.
cheeses.
Nacho
Crucified.
cheeses.
Crucified?
He's crucified.
Crucified?
He was crucified and he died with the bunnies.
Crucify
He was
my
cheesified.
love.
Macaroni and cheeses.
I will crucify for your sins.
I was singing a Tori Amos song.
This whole episode, we should be stoned. Like this is not.
Might as well be.
Listen, when you enter the world of Why You Suck in Bed, not only do we sound like we're stoned, which
We
we're
do.
not, when we leave here, we won't remember anything we
No,
said.
exactly. This is all blacked
You
out.
go into radio mode.
Exactly.
It's a deep
Weird.
bunny hole.
It's
that
like a
you're in.
blackout.
I am sex Jesus. I am sex Jesus.
And then
Jesus.
there's sex Jesus.
All right, listen to me. Do you guys know that you can save the environment by watching porn?
I'm into this.
Oh, is
Go
this,
on.
The Pornhub
Yes.
article? Go for it.
In honor of Arbor Day, Pornhub announced that for every 100 video streams viewed in one specific category on the site, they'll plant a tree.
Yup.
They're running a tally of how many trees will be planted, and as of Monday afternoon,
Wow,
more than
that's
11,000 had already been logged.
That's a lot of porn if you do the math there. Yeah, you got to carry the one there, but that's a lot of porn.
Porn is saving the environment.
Fucking A. Amen.
That's awesome.
Brothers and sisters.
Right?
They could still, like, fuck 12-year-olds and shit, but they can't have a blasty when someone dies?
Wow. I don't know what that's about. That was deep.
All right, that's completely taken out of context. I'm sure.
Sure it was.
I'm sure.
I really didn't know what it was. I just wanted to play it.
All right, I have a quiz for you people. Mm-hmm. Here's a biology pop quiz question. What is the average size of a clitoris in a human female? Is it A, the size of a chickpea, B, the size of a mini pickle,
No.
or C, the size of a medium zucchini? Or D, the size of a mini Oreo. Just kidding. Forget D. So you have chickpea, mini pickle.
How big is a mini
or
pickle?
a medium zucchini?
Like, is like an inch a mini pickle? Or are we...
A mini pickle?
Like a
is
little
that.
An inch.
gherkin, like a
gherkin.
little cocktail
yeah,
pickle.
like an inch.
I don't. Well, my
That's about
clitoris.
an inch.
I'm between a chickpea and a mini gherkin.
See, I would go with that as well.
Okay.
I
think I'm closer to chickpea.
No, bullshit, because chickpea...
Well, you've seen it. What do you
It's
think?
a little bigger than chickpea.
Wow.
Zucchini.
Yeah, you got
I have an
that.
enormous clitoris.
I would think that would be a good thing, though, because anytime that...
You just
rubs
blow
on
on it and I'm
you just
done.
fucking-
All right,
Exactly.
so what's your answer? Chickpea?
I'm going with chickpea, but we're talking about like the national average or the worldwide
The average size, yeah.
I don't know. I've watched a lot of porn.
Can
I'm
I
gonna have to
go?
with
Can I
chickpea.
go chickpea and a half?
That's what I mean. It's like halfway between chickpea and baby gherkin, right?
Can I go half a gherkin?
It's like a Mike and Ike,
half a gherker.
half a gherker,
That's not a bad analogy. A Mike and Ike.
like a good and plenty.
I can get behind that.
A Mike and Ike?
Ape Tit Stone Clit had a little hard Mike and Ike.
I'm
and
going
it was
with
it was
this.
hard.
All
the
right,
stoned.
little-
All right, I'm going to jump in and tell you that the correct answer is a medium zucchini.
Bullshit. There's no, show me one picture of a clitoris.
Why don't
that
you let
size.
me fucking finish?
Please show me the picture. Unless it backs up into your body and I don't see half of it. What? Oh, he's shaking his head.
Can I talk?
I thought we were talking about the external. I'm
The
sorry, go ahead.
externally visible part of the clitoris is puny.
See, that's a...
You didn't specify.
But that is literally the tip of an iceberg that extends deep beneath the pubis, 5 inches down either wall of the vagina, consisting of 6 separate parts.
I didn't know the pubis was involved.
Yeah.
It carries more nerve endings than the penis.
Well, that I knew, but you set us up for failure on that one. Come on.
I'm reading a fucking
You
article.
set us up for failure. She set us up for failure.
I hold strong to my Mike and Ike theory.
I agree. Well, but that's the external. She didn't. There was no specification there. I mean, like that. Yeah, come on.
Look, I'm just telling you that women's biology has not been given the proper attention, and that if more of us were interested, we would have known this.
So
answer.
should I go around telling guys I have a zucchini between my legs now?
And
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, specify half of it's in.
Yeah. Well, half is
Mo-
internal.
Most of it's in my pelvis.
Most of it's in
my
Most
well,
of my
Pubis.
Don't be scared.
I thought
Half
that was
of
the
it is
public
in my
bus
pubis.
line.
Don't be a scared. It's it's tucked in deep. Excuse me, Dr. Stacy.
Have
Don't
I
be
told
a
you about my
scared.
pubis?
I'm sorry. I just got distracted by this piece of interesting
Pubis?
This piece of
pubis
Is there
that I found on the floor.
is there a picture of the
I spread pubis around the cave.
It's like burning sage.
Can I
It
tell
gets
you,
rid of all the bad juju.
I used to do yoga with this guy, some Japanese man who used to wear like really skimpy, like bikini spandex. And he would narrate the positions, like he'd go into the postures,
Narrate.
and he'd be like,
This is a called the crane.
Wait.
A mover. You move your hand like this,
he'd be like, he'd go,
and then you make a noise like this.
he'd go, now dip down slowly, and bring your tailbone into your pubis, and your pubis towards your backbone, and I'd be like, towards your pubis and away from your pubis. And I'm like, why is my pubis so important?
And when I dip, you dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
Pubis.
Look at them girls with Dave Duke song.
And why are you wearing bikini briefs while you're instructing me to do yoga?
And he had like the littlest.
Did anything
The
ever like
smallest
fall
Mike
out
Ike.
the side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, nothing fell
It
out
was
the side.
nothing.
And he was hairless. Yes.
There's no internal pubis with them. It's everything you see is what you get.
You know what? I'm going to get a sound clip of him. Bring your pubis to the tailbone.
You still see this guy?
No, it's on a DVD.
Oh, a DVD.
Oh, I thought this was like a friend of yours.
Yeah.
He's not a
Did you
friend
not
of
think
mine.
that? I thought it was like something that you did
I know.
yoga
I
with.
should have clarified. It's
All my friends are on DVD.
Rodney Yee. Look him up. Pubis to the tail. He loves pubis. Every DVD I bought of his, pubis.
It's very sensual.
But you kept buying them.
He's a good instructor, even though he instructs in a little Speedo,
He has his own style.
I guess.
Don't hate. You get money from DVDs?
DVDs.
Huh? What do we get money from? Maybe a little Amazon.com?
Amazon.
We get money off of that?
Why don't you do the promos while I'm pulling up an article?
Hey, fucking order stuff from Amazon.com and put the, what is that shit?
Suck.
Yeah, suck that fucking code. That code. You put the code in there.
Go through the riotcast.com.
That's how I get my shit, you know?
Your second bet page.
That's where I ordered my squatty potties from. They got them there.
Suck.
Amazon.com. You hit that shit. You buy that shit. It's good.
Put in the code suck.
What's the other one? What we got? What else we got lined up?
Audio.
Tweaked audio. You get the buds and you put them in the ears and then you listen to those things and it's good. And then
Gamefly.com.
and then you get the games from the GameFly and you play the games. You send them back. You get more games. It's also good.
It's good.
It's a good thing. And then you get the Twisted Toys.
Suck.
You get the toys. You stick them in your thing. You don't send them back though. You keep them.
No returns.
Right,
no returns.
Especially
Pubis.
Enter the code suck for 20% off.
You get the thing.
Delight your pubis.
Four things that are good.
Blowjobs.
Throw in
Pubis.
right.
You can play the Grand Theft Auto
What
and kill
else?
some hookers and then
I got
get
an
a
article.
pocket
Give us the
rocket.
monies. Give us the monies.
Are you ready?
Give them the monies, and we get some
like
of the monies.
big cocksnicking.
All right. This is from TP. Sent me this. A Cambodian necrophiliac.
This has to be about
Wow, this
castration.
is already awesome. Okay.
Let's shut it. Cambodian necrophiliac.
That's not enough for me.
Who attempted sex act on corpse a day after the funeral, arrested after falling asleep in the coffin.
Oh, did he do the mung? Did he do the mung?
A man who tried to have sex with a corpse after digging into the grave was arrested when he fell asleep in the coffin. The 47-year-old
What an
man
idiot.
named Chin Chain was
A chinga-chang.
was caught when villagers saw his foot sticking out of the grave and told the family of the teenage girl whose body lay in the coffin.
At least he
So
picked
he's
a
a
teenage girl.
narcoleptic necrophiliac.
Yes. Chin Chen told police that he started digging up the coffin at 10 p.m. the day after he attended the funeral of the 17-year-old girl. The Cambodia Daily reported that after digging down through the earth, he reached the coffin and managed to open it. He then admitted that he tried to have sex with the body, but because the coffin was too small, he wasn't able to do so. Then he said he just fell asleep on top of the body.
I'm so exhausted. Oh my God.
Villagers
Digging. He dug. It's a lot of work.
Villagers saw Mr. Chin's foot by the grave at about 6 a.m., told the deceased family.
My God.
We don't know at this stage
What a
whether
bunch
he
of
knew the
snitches.
victim when she was alive.
Snitches.
But Chin Chen was known to take drugs and commit unusual acts, such as running around the local pagoda naked.
Chin Chin was crazy.
I want to know what the girl looked like.
Party with this fucking guy.
Well, she was dead.
I want to know what
so
the corpse looks like.
Probably
Corpse is
white.
good. Now,
and
my
stiff
question was, did
and-
he mung? I would like you to read this definition of what a mung is.
I know Among Us,
Oh, you do? Well, fuck you then.
but thanks for trying to share. I mean,
I know. I thought it would be.
maybe the listeners don't know.
Why don't you share it, asshole?
I don't want. You want to read it?
You read it.
Man, I took the wind right out of his sails. You know what? No,
You know
I
what?
don't know
Read
what
it.
Mung is. So
Pretend you don't know.
okay.
Ready?
Oh my God, what's Mung all about?
All right,
I
here
can't wait
it
to
is.
read this. Oh my God.
Read it. It's
the
on,
Mung
where are you reading
involves.
it from? Where is our source of information?
This is Urban Dictionary, which is always dependable.
always the real.
First of all, there's a spelling error right out the gate on this thing. The Mung involves two guys and a dead girl. The first guy eats out the dead girl, while the second guy runs and does a belly flop onto the dead girl, making all her piss and whatever else come out on guy number one's face.
Repeat that.
Okay, one more time. This thing is riddled with spelling errors.
You gotta
FYI.
visualize. You got to visualize.
The Mung involves.
I thought the one guy put his mouth on the vagina.
I think there's different
and then
versions.
Then the first one belly flops it.
All right, so the Mung involves two guys and a dead girl. The first guy eats out the dead girl.
Right. Oh, mouth
See,
on.
no, you're right. First guy eats out the dead girl, while the second guy runs and does a belly flop onto the dead girl, making all her piss and whatever else come out all over
Organs.
guy number one's face.
Oh,
Things.
that sounds
And then
really
you
fun.
and you get that noise into the face.
Mung.
but lots of it. Like,
That's better than what I have.
And just like Urban Dictionary being so fantastic, they always give you like an example of
Yes.
the sentence.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Gee, Sam, that Mung last night sure was fun.
I definitely get the definition from that sentence.
Right. Sam sounds like he's a good time fella.
I understand what that means.
Just so you know,
978-503
Cock
suck.
Diesel and Mung Jumper and all
There's a
sorts
Mung jumper. I didn't know. I've never heard of that one.
Click on that. What's that?
How about a dirty
Camacho?
Oh, yeah, I know that one. Graylow. I don't know that one.
Why don't you? We have people listening. You're having like self-dialogue.
I want to know what a Mung jumper is, so I'm going to pull it up.
Oh, it's probably the guy that does the jumping.
Yeah, duh.
There's one guy that has the face on the snatch, and there's one guy that does the jumping.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he's the jumper.
There's a snatcher and a jumper.
And here's the sentence. My roommate conveniently volunteered to clean the bedroom, leaving me to scrub the disgusting bathroom. It sucks living with such a Mung jumper? That doesn't make sense. What?
Anyways.
978-503 suck.
Oh.
Email us and follow us on Twitter at TotDocStacy, Twisted Toys, Throbbing Arm, and Token Penis.
Yeah, someone follow me. I have like 2 followers.
And
Shush.
check out Riotcast on our page and our YouTube page, Why You Suck in Bed, and
Frequent our sponsors.
frequent our sponsors.
Donate button.
Give us some money.
My ceiling is caving in on
Well,
me.
you don't have to.
TP needs money.
You don't have to directly give us money. Just give money to the sponsors, and then
Yes,
we get
you can directly give us
itty-bitty,
money.
We have a
bitty.
donate button.
Oh yeah, you can
It
also
trickles
donate.
down.
Right, trickle down theory doesn't work all the time though. We need big stuff.
Thank you.
We need to purchase.
See you next Tuesday, mofos.
Bye.